Do you really believe that? So many things compete for our attention, distracting us from really believing that we are God's beloved. It's nice to hear that God loves us. And in fact, those words look so good on Christmas cards, don't they? And heard in some of our carols that we sing. Yet it really is at times difficult to trust that God loves us and that no one is discarded by God. Family and job, health issues and elderly parents, children with scraped knees and wounded hearts, relationships that are vulnerable and shattered ones even. So many things engage our thoughts, our words, and our actions each and every day. So how can we really believe that God loves us? The birth of Jesus is not just about God dressed up like a human being. Nor is Jesus just a human person that has a special contact with the reality of God. Rather, the person of Jesus is the unconditional love of God made visible. Emmanuel, God with us. And Jesus shows us that God does not remain at a distance from us. The birth of Jesus is God's concrete, in the flesh commitment to all of humanity, to each of us, that God is with us. This fourth Sunday of Advent is about God's absolute love for us. It's about the irreversibility of God's love. And that is something that we really need to understand in our world today. That God does not turn God's back on us. God does not discard us. God does not walk away from us. God never gives up on us. And that love is never revoked from any one of us. Did you hear that? Never revoked. So Christmas is about us not only being loved, but about our being lovable. Yes, we can even get the point where we can acknowledge in faith that Jesus' very life is unique. But we need to know that our hearts, then, are not just ordinary human hearts. They are distinctive. Every human heart is distinctive. Just as Christ's heart was distinctive, we have the possibility of that same heart-filled love. That same self-giving. When we allow God to shape our hearts, we are placed on the path to becoming authentic disciples. It is no longer I who live, but it's Christ who lives in me. God with us, Emmanuel, transforming our heart and transforming our lives from the inside out, and transforming our hearts and the spirit of holiness making its home.